What is going on, folks? This is the voicemail dump truck on this Thursday, May 14th, 2026. My name is Jeff Baclar. You are listening to the JPEG 2000 of podcasts, folks.
Wow.
Find a better way to describe this thing. Isn't that right, Chucktowski?
What happened to JPEG 2000?
Nothing. It never even did a thing. It never did a thing to have something happen to it.
I like that there's this internet cabal that gets together and says, this is how things will be. Here's a file type. Everyone in existence is going to comply or die. And we're just cool with it. I could be in that. I think I'd be good in that.
Oh, you'd be good in a cabal, yeah.
You cabal so well.
I assumed you were in it. I felt like you've been a member, a card carrying member since the 90s, right?
How do you think I made all this happen?
Exactly.
Yep,
It's just a bunch of pictures.
That's it. Jeff Grubb, how's your news?
Yeah, it's good. JPEG 2000 is used quite a bit with geospatial data. Yeah, chat's just making shit up. See, that's what I'm talking about here. I'm doing good. I hurt my foot on my DDR pad this morning, and I made it bleed. So that's what I'm dealing with. I'm a little embarrassed, but I don't want people to tell me to stop. So I shouldn't have said anything.
How'd it bleed? How'd you do that?
I wasn't wearing it's got a metal edge that holds like the glass pad on top, the plastic, whatever it is. And I kind of misstepped, and my foot caught like the metal edge right between the toe and the ball of my foot. And then I kept dancing, and it felt weird. And I felt I was like, that feels like sticky blood on this new DDR pad I just bought. Yep. So check it out.
Informal poll: Who's the klutziest in Giant Bomb? Because I
was doing DDR, I'm coordinated.
I wouldn't have pegged Grubb as the klutziest.
That is, look, I definitely will hit my hip on stuff when I'm walking around the house for sure.
Yeah, but even this injury withstanding, I still don't think you're the guy. I think there's someone else among us.
I agree. Yeah,
We'll contemplate it. Jan Ochoa, how are you, pal?
I got this sick shirt yesterday at this anniversary of this bar that I really like, and they offered
happy anniversary to the bar.
They offered free chain stitching, and I got them to put Jan on it. It was cool.
Yo, that's
it
really
looks great.
Sick. What are those called again? There's the jumper.
It's like a mechanic shirt.
A mechanic jumper.
Yeah,
it's a dirtbag shirt. Yeah.
Shouts out to Tall Boys and Temescal in Oakland, gang.
That's a great name for a bar.
Oh, it's so good too. They serve hot dogs.
Of course they do.
They serve
qualify as a great hot dogs. Nailed it.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Here's why it is a fantastic bar. All right, a list of several things. 1, hot dogs, obvi. 2, they have free popcorn. I love popcorn.
Oh, that's crucial. Yeah.
3, Bacalar. They make a really good dirty martini.
Ooh, buddy.
4, they think I'm in the industry, so I occasionally will get a free shot of stuff. So that's great. And 5, they got espresso martinis as a slushie.
What industry?
Yeah, which industry?
Are they service industry.
The mechanic industry?
Pornographer? Yeah.
Hey, all of the above, am I right?
I only say that because it looks like you're about to perform numerous oil changes. I
would trust you with my Subaru or something. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know shit about cars, though.
I know. I'm just saying you look like you do. So
okay,
that's good. Yeah.
I'd give you the keys. I don't know. I trust you. You got that look about you.
Thank you.
I'm thinking about what's the equivalent of an oil change in the different industries. You know what I mean? We mentioned the pornography industry. I could imagine what an oil change would be there.
Yeah, doesn't take much.
It used to be like defragging your hard drive.
Sure.
That was changing the oil for when we used hard drives.
That's gone now. We don't do that.
Don't defrag your SSDs, everybody.
I guess deleting space on a drive is kind of like an oil change.
Yeah.
I just buy a new drive.
Maybe it's getting a new hardware or a hard drive altogether. Maybe that's an oil change.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
But yeah, shouts out to Tallboy. They also have a Fernet and Coke cheeky, and cheeky is the new fun word to call shots.
I never had a bar that was like my bar, Well,
to
never
be
had
fair,
a bar where
this is also far from me, so I bang with it though.
So it's not like your stomping grounds.
Nah. Maybe.
I think culture kind of spirals as like sourced like a spring from Oakland in the United States. You know what I mean? So like I wouldn't be surprised if in 2 years we're calling them cheekies and we're calling for cheekies at the bar.
Oh, town business for real, you know? That's where E40, well, East Bay in general, you know?
Sure.
Down the block,
I mean,
there's a beautiful mural of gold medalist Alyssa Liu, Oakland's own.
yeah, whatever Elisa tells me to do, yes, that's my culture. Absolutely.
You-
Like, yeah,
You think
she starts calling
you
them that, I'll do that. Yeah.
You think she understands the power she's wielding right now?
Yes.
I think she
100%.
does.
Yeah.
I think she does, and I think it also does not get to her. It does not
Yeah.
face her, which
It
is
seems like it doesn't.
only makes her more powerful.
She still skates and practices at like that ice skating rink in Oakland, and it's like in a normal part of town. It's not like a huge, amazing facility. It's kind of like the local place, which is dope.
Is the ice
Yeah.
slippery? Then she's good. That's all
Yeah.
she needs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To all my ice queens out there.
Shouts out to you, Elsa.
Yep. There can only be two. We got them. Yeah, I do miss, like, so I was talking about bars, like even when I was in Hoboken for all those years, I didn't have a spot where like I could go in and I could like make eye contact with somebody and that person would be like, yeah, he's back. I didn't have that.
You could go get that.
I don't know if I want that now.
I don't want it. Yeah.
Especially
I don't
with,
I don't like when people recognize me in places. I just I want to be my ideal bar going experience is being Viggo Mortensen in the bar at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings, where he's wearing his hoodie in the corner, and people might notice he's there, but they do not want to talk to him.
He's hitting the pipe.
Yeah, right. Smoking a pipe. I'm obviously having a good time still just hanging out, being a bro. But yeah, that's what I need. And then I need several Hobbit friends to go on an adventure with.
I did have a bar in my 20s where we were regulars and we called it the Dirty Derb.
Dirty
Yeah,
Derb.
like I want
the Derby is what it was called. Yeah.
Oh.
And they did have hot dogs, Jan. They weren't good. And then it was just like shredded cheddar on top of the hot dog.
Oh,
Like you didn't ask, you
Ooh.
just did that. And then that was the dog you got.
yeah. I mean, do you think this generation's coming after us? They're drinking less and less, and I just gotta wonder, like, what does it mean for that culture, for that drug fueled culture? Is it going the way of the buffalo? I don't know.
I think it'll come roaring back here pretty soon. I think
You do?
I think yes. I think the generation of young people who would be drinking age right now are not going to like suddenly start drinking a ton. But I think Dib's generation is going to be a bunch of drunk degenerates.
Why do you think that?
Because I just the way that I think things are going to oscillate a little bit. Like I just think that they are going to be like weed is cringe, and they're going to be
Yeah.
Yes.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Grubb is right.
Uh-huh.
There's going to be 100% blowback on vapes. They're going to
Yes.
wake
Yeah.
up and realize
Literally.
how it's destroying the Congo, and then they're going to get really, really into smoking darts.
Yeah.
Specifically
Ripping
the
darts.
Congo? What do you mean? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, and the ozone layer or whatever.
Wait. You guys got it all wrong here. Like, okay. First of all, just look at and again, we can't say every generation to generation in our history is a roadmap for the future, but certainly to some degree, things do repeat themselves in some capacity. Weed never went away. Weed
No.
was always a thing since forever, right? So that I don't think is going to go
Hashish.
away anytime soon, especially with how easy it is to consume it now. I cannot, for the life of me, see some sort of cigarette smoking renaissance.
Oh,
I
no,
just
you
don't
say
think
that?
it's in the cards, folks.
You say that, but it's coming as soon as they add
It's already
protein
here.
to that.
Man, it's $30 a pack. What do you mean,
Protein
buddy?
sticks.
Dog, as soon as they start adding
Wow.
protein to that stuff, I don't know how. The science isn't out yet, but it's going to be there.
Parliament's now with 40 milligrams of protein.
Oh shit, really?
Damn,
That was-
okay.
See?
40 grams,
Grubb.
not milligrams.
Compare that with my GLP-1 medicine, and I'll be good. All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Grubb won't have
They
to eat
put-
anything.
Uh-huh.
They put the peptides in the cigarettes.
Gets
That's how
Turn
they
the
get
frogs.
ya.
Turn the frogs into alphas.
That is unacceptable behavior. I can't see that happening. I think, look, obviously there's a generation, walking around right now that is like very, very COVID doomed, right? Like, it's like the particular generation. I think that very narrow like slice of adolescence where I'm sorry, they're just all gonna need like bailout. Like they're just they can't function. They can't. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry that happened to you, but we'll take care of them. But certainly the one after them, I think they're gonna be okay. No.
I mean, yeah, they'll find new ways to fuck themselves up, but yeah, they'll mostly be okay on average. Like they'll net out more positive than even like we did or the generations right after us. But yeah, they're gonna find new and fun ways to fuck up for sure.
Yes,
sure.
Maybe collecting at a dark place and then paying money for poison.
Like a rave,
a bar. Talking about a bar.
A dark place. Well, your dark place is a bar, but I guess mine's a rave.
Oh, okay. Maybe blood raves will be a thing. Maybe the youth will get really into blood raves like Blade.
Ooh, okay, man. I wish I would have been part of the blood rave generation.
A giant bomb
rave
pop-up bar.
A giant bomb rave? Is that what you mean?
It could be. You could have a rave in the giant bomb pop-up bar.
It's a silent rave, though.
I yearn for, and this was not my scene at all, but I do yearn for like the culture depicted in the film Go. Like I want that. That was never me. I was never like a Molly MDMA. Same. Like I was never that guy.
Yep.
But I like what they're doing in that movie
right
there.
Like they look like they're having fun. Yeah, carefree,
you know what I mean?
Footloose, fancy free, and all that. Yeah,
right. There's I don't know. There's something fun going on in that film.
I think Jeff, you just want to dance. I think that's what it is.
Oh, brother, I'm dancing. I am dancing.
He does like to dance.
Oh, Chuck knows firsthand, dude.
It's surprising, but like, yeah, at my wedding, you were checking it out.
I'm imagining Lord of the Dance, like just jigging, just
he was
fluttering.
Like he only wanted to do the dances that were deeply associated with white culture. I thought it was strange, but for the Cotton Eye Joe,
the line dance, and that's the end of the list.
No, I could see like Bacalar and Stacy rolling up to a wedding, and then like the music kicks in. Bacalar looks over to Stace, and the Stace just shrugs. The dirty dancing lift again.
Totally. We need a big clearance now though, because as soon as I prop her up, I tend to bobble a little bit.
Right.
I need a wide berth.
Have you guys ever pulled that off?
Yes.
That takes like
never tried it.
That's
in
a
a pool,
50-50 maneuver where
in a pool,
both have to be committed.
Oh yeah.
We've done it in a pool because it's safe.
Sure, yeah.
Can't break anyone's neck that way.
Wow.
If you drop them. Well, shallow water. That's
talent. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What makes I've never been to like a pop-up store, pop-up bar. I imagine a tent. I don't think it's really a tent, but I imagine one.
I don't think a tent can qualify, but go ahead, Chuck.
So on my street at my apartment before we moved in here, there was a pop-up ice cream shop, and it was a temporary tenancy by Tyra Banks. She put an ice cream shop in the basement of this building.
By Tyra.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an accident, but I liked it. So she was only going to be there for like short amount of time doing like promotional bullshit. And then she bailed out of there and didn't pay rent because she said they advertised the property inappropriately. And I think there's an ongoing lawsuit. You guys can Google.
Oh yeah.
Sure. That's fun.
Yeah. So like temporary, you have sort of an agreement with your landlord.
Halloween, people are saying in chat. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Spirit Halloween. It's a pop-up store. I get it now.
Oftentimes though, like when I think of it too, I also think of what they used to do in Manhattan where they would there would always be like spaces that never had any long-term, resident, right? Long-term sort of like, and that'll be this like revolving door for like, oh, this is now like a Nike outlet pop-up or, whatever it is, right? Like those things tend to sort of spread around on social media, whatever it is. And then it's like a thing for like a week and then it's gone. And then, another sort of thing pops into there. They're cool, man.
Is it the idea like they're going to have you can only do that if you have like drops, like big important things happening right in that moment because
I think so.
Yeah. Otherwise the economics just don't make sense. Okay.
Yeah. So like the seasonal stuff makes tons of sense because you'll make money during the season that you do it, but then the rest of the months make no sense to be a tenant.
Right.
And a lot of it is like also marketing too. There's some sort of like stunt attached to it, right? Where, they used to do it all the time. I remember when like Instagram was popping off, not Instagram, Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
They would have like these pop-up, didn't they have these like pop-up vending machines, right?
For the glasses, right?
for the glasses. They did stuff like that. There's like all these kinds of, things that they would do.
That does. I do have a quote. Where are we at with those kinds of glasses these days?
Oh, burn them.
Are the kid
throw them into the fucking trash?
Okay, I definitely feel that way still, and I would be petrified to wear them. I would I could not leave the house if I had those on. I would be scared to death that someone would think I was doing something creepy. But I get the sense that the kids don't feel that way anymore, but maybe I'm wrong.
So again, I'm just trying to put my ear to the ground a little bit.
Yeah, please.
On the pulse kind of stuff. I do think there is. I think the meta ones, the Ray-Bans, I do think there is like
they've broken through a little bit.
Yeah, I do think there is some momentum behind those, and I do think there are like select people. I mean, there's a lot of like social only content that Instagram first content that like is okay with that stuff. Again, I hear what you're saying. Like,
I just couldn't do it.
I couldn't. It just mortified, right? Yeah. But there is some momentum there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the sense I got.
We have a friend of the site who has been on this program that uses those.
Oh, Mary.
Well, I wasn't gonna.
Mary can get away with anything, though. That doesn't count.
I know Mary.
She literally could kill someone in a Times Square and get away with it. So
we don't know if she has or not.
And probably has.
It doesn't matter because it won't change.
It would not matter. Yeah. So.
Look, I obviously it's so bad on its face, and like there's only like so many few like very specific applications where it's like, okay, I guess this is, I'm on a roller coaster, like I guess that's okay. Yeah, like those two things. Aside from those two very specific things, where is it okay? I guess I would like to see. I guess like Mary beating someone up first person would be cool.
Sure. Yeah, that would be very cool. Something that probably also has already happened. Let me go check her feed real quick. Oh yeah, look, she beat the shit out of Dan Reichert.
We have
no stop.
First person view of it.
No.
Oh please, what's that?
By the way, thanks for clearing the cartoon characters out of the show. I really appreciate that. It's like nice to get some fresh air in the joint. We're like kind of.
It's the oil change of the dump truck.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that sludge out of here.
Hell yeah. Sometimes you just got to detox. Listen, we're going to take a break in a second. You don't have to catch me up on keeping you on your toes there, Jan. I saw those eyeballs perk up like that.
Just keep his cortisol levels high. Otherwise, he's just not going to be ready. Yeah.
It doesn't go down, unfortunately.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know what's going on. I don't need to be caught up this week because what I do know is I'm watching very often and occasionally joining Mike Minotti play through Donkey Kong 64.
And that's what's happening.
As a part of our 1 year anniversary celebration of independence. We're going to keep that going later today if you're watching live around the 6 p.m. Eastern hour where he's going to be popping back in there, and your support has already gotten him to finish the entire game.
101% it. Yep.
They've invented a percentage for him for this game. It's more than is fully possible. And then the next goal is going to be a premium community vote on the next Blight Club, I guess, victim end game.
Yep.
And we all know.
I mean, your choices are the regular Blight Boy rotation and Jeff Backler.
Yeah, look. Okay.
Why are you? Jan's on that list too.
What? No, what?
Yeah.
Vote for Jan. Vote for Jan.
There's no way Jan's gonna get picked. I
don't know. I really don't know because I think people want to like be surprising. I think there's a chance any one of us could get it.
I think I could. Ultimately, it makes perfect sense for it to be me. Because I'm such a piece of shit. But
that.
Yeah, no, I know. I used to be. But look, I maintain it would be funny if you just did it to Dan again because it's just like, man, when's that not funny and reliable? Mine would have to only be in 30-minute increments probably. You don't want to do that. Like, that's not going to be.
Got to catch you between meetings.
That's just going to, economically, time-wise, you're sort of booking me for
what you're saying is it's below our pay grade, I think, as well.
That's not what I said. You said
not important. Yeah.
This is definitively not important. It is fun watching Mike do it. I do enjoy how much he enjoys it. And I don't know if you heard what happened last night.
No.
What happened last night?
So Dib gets out of the shower.
Yeah, and I did see this.
Yes.
and he comes over, and I was like messing around with something else, and I was watching hockey on one screen, and I had Mike up in the other, and he's like, what's he doing? Why does he look like that? And
no one
I'm like,
knows.
oh,
You're too young.
there's this whole thing, and then he sees this other thing where he's like, what are all those buttons? What's that about? And I was like, don't worry about the buttons, buddy. Don't worry about those buttons.
Little guy?
I wouldn't worry about that little guy. And he's like, why does it say Apple? What's that? And I'm like, click it.
Oh, he like honed in on the Apple one?
Yeah. So he pushed the Apple button, and we all know what happens when the Apple button gets pushed.
Mike gets very excited. He can't even play the game anymore.
I'm like, buddy, you got it now. You have to get into this chat and explain yourself. And it was a nice meeting of Dib and Kayla coming together for the very first time in Giant Bomb canonical history. That was an exciting moment for everyone to witness it happen live. Yeah, it was cool. It's good stuff. I'm glad it worked out.
Importantly, he explained, so Mike explained what Tolkoto means to Dib and said, isn't that cool? And Dib was like, no, definitely not.
I think he's like, that's lame, actually. So, and then so there was another funny thing he said that the more I think about it, the more I just can't stop from laughing. He's like hearing Kayla in his headphones, and he turns to me and he's like, is she the Twitter? And I was like, what does that mean?
What?
I'm like,
you got to say yes to that kind of question. Yes, I guess.
I just laughed. And then he's like, oh no, he thought she was married because he meant Twitch. And he was like, oh, is that the Twitch girl?
Oh man, that's
for
really
lack
funny.
of a better way to phrase it. This is how my 11-year-old said it. And he got his wires crossed a little bit there, but I thought that was funny.
We can call Kayla to Twitter. I think that's funny.
I do think that's
a disservice to Kayla.
Yeah, well, it's certainly a disservice. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so like I said, like we all said, tune in later today, keep that going, and maybe, just maybe, if we hit 100% on that second stretch goal, we'll be blighting someone outside of the traditional roster, and it's definitely going to be Dan again. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get down to business, because if you did not realize, this is actually a call-in show. I know, it makes no sense, but voicemails are coming after the break. Voicemail dump truck is back. We can't blight my son. Don't say that. That's actually,
I mean, not with that attitude. Come on.
Crime, I think.
Everything is possible.
Nothing is permitted.
I guess so. Thanks to Jan for curating once again a wonderful list of voicemails, which we will dive into right this very second, with Chuck getting the first pick.
Thank you so much. I would love to start with, this is a minute long.
Okay. See, I wanted to preface this one before we got into it by saying this is a minute long.
Yeah, I know, but that's like cat for me.
This is like the one time I will allow a minute long voicemail.
I like it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. All right, Chuck.
All right, everyone, buckle up.
Buckle up.
In less than an hour, doofuses from here will join others from around the world, mostly Disney World. And you will be launching the greatest initiative in the history of Giant Bomb.
Okay.
Giant Bomb. Those words should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in a common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is MAYLOS. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from blights, apples, or confetti cannons, but from corporate ownership. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, MAYLOS will no longer be a completely made-up word that doesn't mean anything. That's the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! Wow!
I'm firing my AK in the air right now. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, caller.
Man,
welcome to
that
Earth.
It's actually very good.
Yeah.
that performance was really, really good. Like giving Bill Pullman a run for his money.
Yeah.
Tremendous work, caller. Cannot say thank you and love you enough. Buy this man a drink. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, like all the feels. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Jan?
Put this on your reel. I don't know if you have any intention on getting into acting, but take this clip from the podcast.
That's Mikey B style in chat right now.
Oh,
Very well done, Mikey B style.
Speaking of Independence Day, I can't recommend this video enough. It's a really long watch. It's 45 minutes, but it's John Boy's in the Secret Base channel that he does, I believe, with a partner or two of his. And they talk about Independence Day and how all of the drama and politics that went into like the production of it, not to mention breaking down every like script page by page, including some of the more like iconic and really weird sort of lines in that movie. It's called That's Not Entirely Accurate, which is a really
I've never watched this. I'm going to watch this immediately. I can't. That sounds awesome.
Amazing. Like I am blown away at the production of what they do over there at Secret Base.
Oh, they're so good,
anyway, it's just so goddamn good. Anyway, thank you, caller. What a brilliant voicemail. What a brilliant moment to celebrate independence.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Chuck and Jeff Grubb. Why don't you have the next voicemail?
Yeah, let's see here. I will go with Fight of Flight.
Oops, that is a typo. Fight or flight, but anyway.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I've been taking like a puppy kindergarten, like training classes, and like the teacher, she told me like the fight or flight thing, it's outdated. There's a new version. So which one are you? If you see something that's scary, do you fight or flight or freeze or fuck around and find out? All right, bye.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you, caller. What an interesting question. I'm going to add like a fifth option and is cautiously observe.
Oh, okay.
It's my response.
Yeah, the popcorn one. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's like the Thriller Michael Jackson one, but it's certainly like, oh, damn, what's going on over there? Do I need to intervene or keep my distance?
Yes, that is often followed up by either two actions, looking around of like, is anyone else seeing this? Or pulling a phone out to record.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's the sixth one, is pulling out your phone.
So we
streaming live on Instagram.
Fight, flight, freeze, fuck around and find out, observe from a distance. Which one are we doing?
I do think obviously, like, Ray, it's case by case, and you're going to be different depending on like whatever you're dealing with that day. But I do think I would probably average out to be fuck around and find out. I really do. I think that's
you would average out that way.
I think I would just if we're talking, there's four options or three options, or whatever, four options. Like, I'm not freezing. If maybe I'm fighting, I will have to talk myself into flight. Like, I'll be like, have some self-preservation, you dipshit. You should probably run. I think if it's like not active gunfire, I'm probably fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, I think I'm with you.
Okay. So it's funny because whenever I think about stuff like this, I directly link it to, like, I know it's always about fucking hockey with me, but I do, like, it's that happens all the time where you're like, am I going to put myself in between these two or three other people who are currently fighting? Or am I just gonna, and I notice that the older I'm getting, the more I'm just like, man, I don't care.
Yeah,
sure. Just figure it out. Like, I just want to play. I'm not going to injure myself, unless someone like directly, right? Yeah. So I don't know. That's brave of you, Grubb, to have that.
Oh, it's dipshit behavior. It's not brave. No,
it's dangerous.
It's just like, I do need to know what's happening here, and I do feel like a sense of obligation, but that does not like become fight, because fight is like, when you attack an animal and they immediately like lash back out at you. That's what the fight is, and that's not what I'm doing either. But Chuck, you had your hand up. Chuck from giantbomb.com. What can I do for you?
Yes, thank you, longtime listener. I was misunderstanding, or still maybe don't understand, fight versus fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out doesn't necessarily mean you're going to start at a physical altercation. You can kind of just be like, yo, what's happening here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Right. You got to think about it in terms of animals. Like, again, like if you attack a cat is going to fight. It is going to use its claws and immediately lash back out at you. And then if it doesn't, it's going to flight. It's going to run away because it's scared. So those are those two options from an ant. Like, fuck around and find out is like, I'm gonna get a little bit involved in what's going on here and see what happens.
The fucking around was you messing with the cat at all.
Yes.
Like that's you know what I mean? Yeah, like that's what you did. Yeah.
I think I'm also FAFO aligned then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've taken a punch to the face and didn't and I didn't punch back and I didn't leave, but I was like,
didn't?
I was engaged in the situation from that point on to like understand where we were from that point. You know what I mean?
Now you got to unpack this, big guy. What do you mean? You took a punch in the face and what happened?
It was at a Cincinnati Bengals game and I'm a Steelers fan. That's all you need to know.
So you fucked around.
And then the other person found out.
The altercation ended. Now, the person who punched me, was she also a woman? Yes. And that's, you know. So I wasn't about to swing or anything, but you know.
And we're just not going to unpack that.
Yeah. Freeze is different as well. Freeze is like literally like a deer in headlights.
Okay.
That's what that is. Yeah.
I think the perfect example of this is last year during SGF when Dan and Grubb went to a 7-Eleven and then an unhoused person or maybe a tweaker had approached Dan about his bag. Dan in that situation froze.
Yes.
Grubb didn't fight.
I thought it was flight.
Dan was running.
Dan flew.
He eventually ran. He froze at first. Yes.
Oh, he froze. Okay.
And then Grubb fucked around and found out.
Why are we fighting?
I have a receipt. Wait.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I'll never forget that. That was
Don't worry. It's okay. I have a receipt.
I have a receipt. Just like I'm trying to be like, Dan, no, please, just actually, Dan, could you freeze more and shut the fuck up?
My mistake, sir. Carry on with your day.
Yeah, and so I was just like, I told Dan to run. I'm like, Dan, you just run, and I'll.
I think Mike would quietly flight. It wouldn't be like a panic flight. He'd just be like, I don't want to do this.
I think fuck around and find out is like you have an overdeveloped sense of you can de-escalate situations, and it's usually wrong, but that's I think where it comes from.
Yeah. I mean, I think it also depends on like your demeanor and stature.
Yeah,
you know, like I have a friend who's like 270, 6'4".
Wow, they're old
and just blast. Yeah, he's 60, and he has like tattoos from like his chin completely all the way down, and he used to be an NFL player for a hot second, and like no one's going to look this person in the eye.
No,
like it's like you will shit yourself. So that person never really has to fuck around. You know what I mean? So there's parts of that where you know some of those options are not even at your disposal. Mike, I feel like Mikey would be like a solid juggernaut. You know. Like, I just feel like Mikey could, like...
That's why we can beat up Jackie Chan.
Yeah, like, if Mikey just, like, put his head down and charged into Jackie Chan or Jackie Jan, I think we'd be okay.
Oh, no, Jackie Chan and I are on the same side.
Sorry, I don't know how that happened.
Do we both hate his son?
Jackie Chan height.
Oh,
yeah.
5'9".
Damn it.
Oh,
really?
Oh, this guy's got no shot.
Damn it. No shot. That's taller than I thought. I want it made clear that if Mike was here, he'd be making it very clear that he is flight and or freeze. Like,
no, I know, but I do think everyone's got a limit, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I think if we like told him we need him to help us take down Jackie Chan, the vile Jackie Chan, he would contribute.
Like if Jackie Chan.
If Jackie Chan does not die, Disney implodes.
Right. In that case, we got him. Like, we can sit on the side. We're good.
This movie's fucking weird, man. I don't
know. I think Mike would be the type of, like, you know, when you freeze an enemy in a game, like with an ice power, and then they start sliding. That's what Mike would do.
Yeah.
Like he's
frozen, like one of the goats. You scream at one of those goats, and then go and just fall over. Yeah, that's what I imagine.
The fainting goats. Yeah.
This is very
They
good.
have heart problems. It's sad.
The internet shoe said, just need to tell Mike that Jackie Chan invented apples.
Yeah, that Johnny Appleseed. It's actually Jackie Appleseed.
That son of a bitch.
Jackie
Well,
Appleseed.
you must die. All right, Jan, it's your turn.
Maylo.
Good morning, Dumperinos. I've started using MAYLO in conversations at work when putting stuff on my MAYLO.
Oh, nice.
And that was like middle of last week. I started doing that, and I just got a message from someone seeing if they could squeeze into my MAYLO. And I just wanted you to know I'm doing my part. Love you.
Let's go.
Can I show you what I think squeezing into a MAYLO looks like?
Sure.
Please.
Ew.
Oh,
God.
sure,
Chuck just made a vulgar gesture for our audio listeners.
Mike is so funny, guys. He's so funny. Why is he so bad at naming things? Why is he so bad at it? He's so bad.
It is bad.
Like the MAYLO launch look, and like he's good at turning into a bit because he's funny. MAYLO's terrible. It's so bad.
I'm with MAYLO.
I've come around too, but it's bad.
Look, I don't want to assign ownership exclusively to Mike over what that, like, how that came to be.
Sure.
Right? Because it was the May 10th thing, and we're like, oh, is that a word, like the Mario March 10th?
I see how
right?
that happened. Yeah.
Right. So like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but it is an interesting observation that he does, like, hey man, it's just one of those things where it's like, this is an athlete who's all around just like great, can't hit a curveball. You know, he just can't hit the curveball. It's like his one weakness. He'll, anything down the plate, he'll knock it out of the park. But he just struggles on that curve.
He knows
and
it's
he's
bad.
And he's so certain that he's got it. Like he's like, no, I got this. I'm like, okay.
You think he's being real when he like thinks some of these words are good?
I know he's being real.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Because I assumed it was like his version of being like the clown in the friend group, whereas Dan is like that. Mike is like, I want people to laugh at me.
Eventually, like once he realizes it's like not going to work the way he intended, like he'll adapt to it, and then again that's how he gets it over. But I don't know. At first, he's definitely like, no, this is good. Why doesn't everyone get it?
It's just so funny too with the MAYLO thing. Like, and if you haven't heard, listener, it's like he did this like Peter Griffin thing where he just like. It's like the first thing he saw in his own camera shot was a calendar. And he's like, yeah, that's what it is. It's just like, oh man, you're so ridiculous. What a ridiculous thing.
Kaiser so saying it?
He looked at his own room through his camera and saw a calendar.
Like, what do we got here?
Oh man,
that's a MAYLO now.
Come on, dude.
That's funny. That's actually funny.
Yeah, Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you, caller. All right, my turn. Let's do Millenial.mp3.
We got a list for the Millennial song list, boys. Hey Ya by Outkast. You gotta shake it like a Polaroid picture, Jeff. Anyways, take it to the fridge.
Take it to the fridge.
Take it to the fridge.
There was a lot of accent going on there.
Yeah.
I liked it. Outkast.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh,
sorry? Yeah. What are you implying?
I'm talking about he said Outkast. I'm not crazy, right? Can we play it again? Is that okay?
Yeah, that was quick. What's gone? He deleted
got a list for the Millennial song list, boys. Hey Ya by Outkast. You gotta shake it like a Polaroid picture, Jeff. Anyways, take it to the fridge.
It's almost like Canadian more than...
I think so.
Outkast.
Is Canadian Millennial different from like American Millennial?
They got all our culture 20 years later, right? Yeah,
yes.
Just joking.
Or is Chuck up to something right now?
Oh, or are you trying to hide your tracks, Chuck?
Is this misdirection? Okay.
Hey Ya is definitely one that was mentioned a lot. I saw that, and it's like that. Yes, I think because that one definitely has not necessarily escaped. I bet if you started like playing that, like kids would get into it again. But that's not the same thing. It's a good song, exactly. But it got so overplayed that I think it like stayed in its moment in a really strong way.
I still maintain.
Should we remind people what this is? Like,
sure. Go ahead. Go for it.
There was a conversation on Blue Sky about what is the definitional millennial song, And people had a lot of different like caveats about what that should mean. One of the things was it was popular in that moment, and then it's kind of stayed there and did not like escape that moment. Although I think people are kind of like, I don't know if that's what it needs to mean. I said a Seal, Kiss from a Rose, because I just think experiencing songs like that from movies in that moment was very of that time. But Hey Ya, I definitely could hear you. Hey Ya and Mr. Brightside, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although Mr. Brightside, they like
it's
100,000 people sing that at every single Michigan football game.
Yes.
And those are all kids at this point. So I just
that's where my head went. That's where my head went when I said lit for my own worst enemy, because that song has also transcended generations, where there are many hockey arenas that will play that song right before a face-off.
Yep.
Stop it, and then the crowd continues to sing it.
Yep.
And it's like, well, that just it's also look, it's a silly conversation, right? The whole thing.
Yep.
But here's what's interesting about it. But what I think I found some level of like seriousness inside, a couple layers deeper. The millennial divide, right, sits on top of when music had a lot more ownership, right? So like music became disposable in the, early 2000s, right? And before that, there was a lot more of this ownership, right? And I think also digital music and streaming changed the kind of like the flavor of it. I don't know how many people are like, nostalgic about like LMFAO, you know what I mean? Like there's just a lot of disposable ass music that kind of erupted out of that.
Asking everyone if it's okay to party rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't know if that's got, I don't know if that's got the legs, right? And certainly music after that has proven to be more memorable, right? And all that sort of stuff. I just think it's an interesting kind of dynamic where the millennial era, right, like sits on both sides of that digital divide, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Still contend that it is All Star by Smash Mouth.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
It was right on the eve of 9/11. I
didn't even like it then, though. That's the one issue I have. It's like I didn't even like it then. Yeah, you were cool.
No,
I was shitty. It's different. It's different.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I just think like Smash Mouth was such you had to really be some kind of person for that. I don't know. I'm not saying
Smash Mouth CD, which I'm sure a lot of people did. You were a certain kind of person.
Hey, I had the Shrek.
I was a Bare Naked Ladies guy.
Were you for real? Yeah.
I'll never hate on BNL.
I had a Bare Naked Ladies. I think we actually should be hating on BNL these days. I think they're bad.
No. Yeah. No.
Well, what's his face left the band, right? He's not.
I have not followed that closely.
He's dead. He's dead.
Christ. No, that's the lead singer of Smash Mouth died.
Oh yeah. Who were we talking about?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Keep up.
Sorry. I'm just thinking about that dead guy. Yeah.
It's been
one way.
I mean, Bare Naked Ladies, I would take over Smash Mouth in a heartbeat, though.
I think it might be a Creed song, actually.
Me too, brother.
I think it might be a Creed song.
Yeah.
Can you take me higher? Come on. Like, that hits. Ooh, or Skater Boy.
Yeah, I think that's a real good one, actually. Yes.
That's good.
I think you can make an argument for 400 songs.
And that's why we should dedicate a premium pod to this.
I guess.
We could just play a bunch of music. Yeah, that'd be great.
What's the CD or album or cassette, whatever it is, that looking back you would be the most embarrassed to admit that you owned and like went out of your way to buy?
God, I don't know.
Apparently, it's my Smash Mouth CD.
I have no shame.
That's for someone else.
Some kind of person up there.
Also, I owned Silver Side Up by Nickelback.
Hell yeah, brother.
Honestly, the Nickelback conversation, I feel like we're beyond that discourse now.
Yeah.
We've
evolved. I don't care if someone likes Nickelback.
Dog, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
See, I think that's Rockstar. Is that what that album is?
Oh,
who knows?
Maybe Stained.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, that's fair.
I'm definitely a little bit embarrassed about my musical taste in that moment. I guess it's not like atrocious, but Stained.
Shinedown.
Yeah,
that was a bad one.
Edwin in chat says "Millennium" by Will Smith. That's fair.
Yeah.
No.
Fair.
Hell no. Will Smith is a fantastic rapper.
You like him ironically. Like
no,
there's
I legitimately really like Will Smith. He's one of my favorite actors.
Drake could run.
You celebrate his entire collection.
I do.
I'm the age of millennial where I conflate Evanescence and Paramore, which I know is really bad.
Really?
I know
that's kind of strange. I know. I think
that. I think I put them in the same bucket once in my brain, and my brain has just not corrected that, and I feel terrible about it because I know because I know Paramore is beloved. Yes.
But you might be the only one. Like I don't know how anyone could do that. Wow, how'd you do that?
Because they both have women lead singers, and maybe
I don't know how'd you do that. It's amazing.
The real thing in this, I don't pay that much attention to music. Music just kind of happens for me. I can put it on the radio. I will put on a streaming playlist or whatever, and then ask me the name of the song that was just playing. Very unlikely that I'm going to be able to do that.
Okay, so music is not in like the top 5 like things for you. Maybe
it's like, I love having it on. I love hearing it, but it's not. I do not. I do not contribute brain cycles to thinking about it. Yes,
and this is not meant to be a like a slam against you. You have a more passive relationship with music.
That's right. No, definitely. Yeah, and then when it's active, it's like when I can pair it up with something else. Oh, it's in this game. It's in this movie, and then I'm like, then I have this hook to it that's much stronger.
I feel like to really nail down this millennial music or anthem thing, we just need one person on the younger side of the millennial spectrum, because I feel like with this team we're pretty well covered from like top to almost bottom.
What year were you born?
I'm 91, so Chuck and I are like this.
Yeah.
And I guess we got it covered then, right? I mean,
Linkin Park.
Oh, welcome to the Black Parade.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you there, Jen. I think that's a extremely fair take there.
People are saying Nikki and then Sean, but I think Nikki and Sean might be too young.
Yeah, they might be.
I think Nikki is right on the side of being a millennial. Yeah.
Okay. Nikki, if you're listening, text me. Also, miss you.
Let's find this out. Let's get to the bottom of this. Black Parade is Black Parade is
Sean chiming in. I want it that way, and it's not even that close.
When that happened, it was so huge, that MTV reveal of that song. Like I made my whole family watch, and I hated boy bands. So how did that happen? It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they were selling out the Sphere for a good run, I think speaks to like the stranglehold over millennials.
And all the millennials did like a pilgrimage to the Sphere in Las Vegas.
And they all wore white.
Yeah, 100%.
Was AJ white?
Huh?
AJ was white?
Minotti? He's Italian.
No, was AJ white or spicy white?
Are all the Backstreet Boys white?
AJ Minotti is white Italian.
I'm not talking about.
Yes,
I just like saying white Italian.
Yes, they're all white.
What?
AJ McLean?
No, born to Denise Fernandez.
Okay.
Spicy white.
All right. What do you want? What do you want from us?
Cuban, Puerto Rican. Okay.
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Wonderful stuff.
I
was
would
a great conversation. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's probably not top 10, but in my heart of hearts, I think in a top 25, maybe around the 20s, I would love it if Gasolina was on it.
I mean, yeah, but that song is almost like at this point ever present. Like it's
true.
I can put that on, like I saw a video of like kids listening to that, like young kids, and they're like, "This is my favorite song." I'm like, "Yeah, I get it, dude."
Song.
Yeah, and they're like 4 years old. Yeah,
hell
for sure.
Yeah. Daddy Yankee raising a whole new generation.
Someone's gotta.
It's like a Gen Zennial, right? It's like
that's more like
I know
Despacito though.
Yeah. I know everyone hates the naming those things, but we all do it. Right?
Yeah, it's shorthand, right? Yeah,
you're right.
My shortest hand is if you were in grade school when 9/11 happened, you're a millennial. Otherwise, get out.
Well, that's just wrong.
No, I mean, I was in school. I was in college.
He said grade school. Yeah,
that's
right.
wrong. That's wrong, dude.
Oh, sorry. Yes, fair enough. College counts.
Now,
Okay. Yes.
I think we should ask Abby this during Marry Me Tomodachi, because I feel like there's a whole we're just a bunch of dudes.
I would love to hear. Right. Exactly.
Like we're probably undercutting the influence of the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know. I mean, look, we touched on boy bands and what are Spice Girls, if not the opposite, right? Like, I mean,
sure.
What are they? If they're just a boy band without boys,
they're just a girl band.
I love this podcast for its reductive takes. Say more.
I mean, like, but in my mind space, I file them in the same category, 100%.
Definitely, yeah.
I think my first interaction with the Spice Girls was in the movie Small Soldiers.
Really?
Fun.
That's really
Small Soldiers is the one about the toys, right?
That's right. With military chips in them, and then they wanted to kill people.
If you remember, do you guys remember when the Spice Girls came out? There was like a crew of people who were like, "Yo, I was onto them before all of you Americans."
No, I
remember there being this like very sort of like stuck in their, sort of way. Like they were like people were like, "Yo, they're blowing up. They're selling out now." Spice Girls used to be about the music. Yes, there was a contingency.
I had no idea
of
about this.
I remember that very, very vividly of being like, oh, wow, they heard about Spice Girls a week ago. That's crazy.
Being a hipster about a band that was constructed by a record company is hilarious.
That's awesome. By an industry plan. Rules.
Do you guys know the movie Toy Soldiers?
Yes.
With Sean Astin?
Yes, at the juvie.
Very different.
It was like a juvie school,
yes.
right?
Basically, it's like a boarding school, but really it's the boarding school for the bad kids that got kicked out all the other ones, but they're still rich kids. So and then it gets taken over by terrorists, and
it's kind of incredible.
It owns. It's so good. Awesome. It's like Kid Die Hard, and Sean Astin fucking carries that movie, and he has no business doing that. It's a good time.
Dude, it is Kid Die Hard.
It's Kid Die Hard. Yes. Man, people should watch it. It holds up surprisingly. I bet there's probably some, that won't be surprised if there's some bad slurs in there. It's
sure
1991.
I'm sure it's problematic in its own.
Right. Will Wheaton's in there. So yeah, you get it. Right. Yeah.
What a movie. Oh, because I can't not think about that film when everyone talks about the other one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like when I hear, I'm like, kids or whatever it was, Small Soldiers. I'm like,
yep.
So we talk about the Sean Astin? No, the one with the weird looking toys.
Yep. All right, very good. Good stuff, millennials. Good work. All right, YouTube chat got to pick the next voicemail. They chose Mississippi Queen.
Okay, I'm gonna need y'all's help with this.
Okay.
Hey, Jumpers. I have a confession. You know that one CCR song that starts like, Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean. I don't know what he means. Am I supposed to know what he means? Am I stupid?
Was it the cover of this song was made more popular by the original, right?
Who's CCR?
Clearwater Revival.
It is maybe the whitest band ever concocted.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Yes. I don't think this is
their
not
song. Them,
it's not them. I get why you think that, though. I mean, it's that sound for sure.
It was Mountain. Mountain is the band.
Yeah. Mississippi Queen. Is that not the name of like a river gambling boat? Is that
that sounds right?
That's where my mind goes. But I don't know if that's what they're referencing here. And maybe the boat is making a reference to the same thing that the song is. So, yeah.
Sounds right.
I don't have an answer for you, basically.
Oh, I got it. I get it. So, yes, you're right. And also, it's about how she gets around. Because around to the different
right. Yes, okay.
That's what they used to sing about.
Wow.
Used to be about that.
The song describes a seductive Cajun lady from Vicksburg who works as a dancer and teaches the narrator everything about love. Okay, so she's been around, and now she can impart that onto you the way that the Mississippi. Okay, I get it.
You know what I mean?
If you know what I mean.
These lyrics are fucked. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, in a song? Weird. Yeah.
Sampling backlog. Could you do a read?
You know, she was a dancer. She moved better on wine. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While the rest of them dudes were getting their kicks, boy, I beg your pardon, I was getting mine.
Wasn't that how that didn't rhyme?
No, back then you could make anything
Wine
rhyme.
and wine?
Yeah, wine and wine and mine.
Wine and mine. Yeah,
you can make that work. Eminem could make that work.
That's easy.
Well, he could make anything work.
Eminem makes things not work sometimes.
Lose yourself. We think that counts.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it counts. Oh well, thank you for that uncomfortable conversation, caller. We will move to Twitch chat. Twitch chat chose taste for cheese.
I've recently lost my taste for cheese. Like, it just doesn't bring me joy anymore. What do I do?
What are we doing?
Keep virtue signaling like you are now. Good for you.
I was going to talk to a doctor about depression. Like,
no, I was going to say enjoy the health benefits. Is what you're going to do.
Sure.
You know, live a longer life, perhaps lower your cholesterol.
It was pretty funny on the Donkey Kong stream last night. Dan and Mike kind of talk about health stuff, and they're both like, "Oh, I got this really terrible buildup of phlegm in my throat every night when I'm trying to go to sleep." And I'm like in chat, like, guys, that's a dairy thing. That's definitely, you guys eat so much cheese. That's definitely that kind of like leaving residue in your throat, and your body doesn't know how to deal with it. And Mike was just like, "I know." Okay. Okay. And then they talked about all the drugs they do to deal with that, like all like the Flonase anti-allergy stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Look, I made the decision when that happened to me, but like, I'll try to eat less cheese. Everyone has their own thing here. Look, some cheese can be very actually good for you. If it's got high fat, you eat like a moderate amount of it. But if you could cut cheese out, you would be far ahead in your ability to be healthy.
The cheese is worth the squeeze.
I guess, and sometimes only for halloumi cheese, if we're being honest. Okay, that's the only one worth it. I heard, Grubb, that gets even better as you get older. I heard that's a thing that just fades away over time. Oh no, the opposite is true. But oh no, damn it.
Oh no.
Look, cheese is delicious. No one's gonna say cheese is not delicious, but you are lactose intolerant, is what it also sounds like.
I mean, but I don't even know if lactose intolerant people lose their taste for like ice cream and cheese.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Mike and Dan.
Oh, yeah. Yes, for sure. Yes.
For caller, yeah, I don't know. That's strange. I do think as you age, your palate and your preference changes. But for you to wake up one day and completely just be turned off by cheese, that's interesting. That is
COVID.
Maybe you have the hentai virus.
It could be CTE.
Yeah, you could have brain damage. Yeah,
a cheese trauma event. Like they had too much.
Okay, well done. Yeah.
Cheeses. Oh my God.
You just say cheeses?
Cheese and crackers.
Okay. Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Move on. We must. Wow, Chuck.
Take some time. Take some time from cheese. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, like a break.
Enjoy the sabbatical. Like, I got to imagine, caller. I don't. It is peculiar that you would just like all of a sudden one day wake up and be like, ugh, the thought of cheese is gross. I don't have a taste for it anymore. Right? That is.
Maybe he overloaded on cheese. Maybe there's more information that we're not getting here.
That's what I think, yeah.
If you deem it to be reasonable, caller, please like follow up and let us know more of the details. I feel like we're missing some of the context here.
You know, sometimes
blood work.
It was Dan bait, and he wasn't here. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be a quality of cheese as well. You know, maybe he's just used to like getting super processed stuff. Gets to a cheesemonger, get some good cheese.
Yeah, go to the fancy cheese aisle at the grocery
Treat
store
yourself.
or a cheesemonger.
Yeah.
What's like your top cheese? Disregard your health, how you're feeling, what you're making. Cheese.
Pecorino.
I do just like a soft brie. I mean, give me
yeah.
What's the Mexican Oaxaca? Oaxaca. I love that.
It's real good.
Throw cotija on there.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
I love obviously fresh mozz is up there. Burrata. I love burrata.
Goat is the goat.
Goat is the goat. God damn.
I think it's Gruyere for me.
Ooh.
Sure.
You know, Havarti also makes me want to party.
Yep.
That's what they say.
Gruyere, that what they put on the French onion?
It could be.
Soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a French ass cheese.
Like cheese is the one thing where it's like doctor looking at me like you will die if you can. I'm like, sorry, doc, I got to do what I got to do. Like if you told me that you will, like red meat, no problem. I don't have to have it ever again. Alcohol, I do not ever have to have ever again. The cheese would be the toughest. You know?
Yeah. And cheese may be more addictive than any of it.
If I had to give up cheese or French fries.
Oh, okay.
I think I could give up
taters,
fries.
Precious?
I don't know, man.
I think it'd be
like
beneficial for me to give up fries.
Yeah,
and cheese on so much stuff. Like, am I gonna like have cheeseless pizza? No, we're giving up French fries.
I guess I might have to do that too. As much as I love fries.
Have I talked to you about what McDonald's was doing to fries recently?
Oh, buddy.
Like ramyun, they give you like a bag.
Little shake'ems.
Put the fries and shake 'em. Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow, that shit's old hat.
Oh.
Well, the whites are just learning about it, Jan. Come on.
I'll just.
Yeah.
You just gotta miss me with the McDonald's fries. I don't care.
Yeah, Backler, that's such a weird like McDonald's fries are.
If they're here, I will never seek them out. If they're in front of me, I'll eat them.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, I do get it, but it's like of the fast food fries, like they're just obviously.
Sure. I mean, well, if we're really saying fast food, I'm going with Nathan's.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, do they have the shoestring fries?
No,
what do they have?
Accordion.
Oh, okay.
Accordion?
Thick accordion fries. Yeah.
Man, I've
like little
crinkle cut.
Crinkle cut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've not had a crinkle cut that I've loved. They always are a bit too potato-y, which isn't the same thing to say, but that's me.
I'm a waffle fry guy.
Yeah, waffle fries are great.
Okay.
You like? I feel like that is the actual epitome of you, Chuck. Parentheses positive.
Waffle fry.
That I don't know why, but that felt hateful. Like,
no, it's a good thing.
No,
that's how I took it too, Chuck.
Yeah.
Well,
but like, have you ever had like nachos, but instead of like chips, they just put it on waffle fries?
Yeah, delicioso.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I did this a hot minute ago, but in this chat here, I posted the menu of the hot dogs from the bar that I have a shirt from. I just wanted to get a quick temp check on these hot dogs.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, they're little dachshunds.
Yeah,
that's fun. Oh, a truffle meltdown.
Yeah, everybody pick your dog.
Oops. I mean, that chili dog just sounds just right.
I'm having the truffle meltdown without even looking further.
I'm always having a truffle meltdown.
That sautéed mushrooms and onions under a blanket of truffle cheese sauce with crispy bacon and crunchy. What is that?
Cornichons?
Cornichons? What is that?
Pickle.
Yeah,
tiny, love it. I'm into it. But then there's a hot dog under that, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
the deli dog sounds good as well.
Yeah.
The Michiganders here are being really appealed to by that chili dog.
The chili dog is exactly right. Yeah.
That's a targeted bioweapon.
Yep.
Aimed right at me.
That's just the platonic ideal of a hot dog. Right there.
I miss Coney Islands over in Detroit so much.
Oh, Coney dog right now.
You know, I just realized the last time I had a hot dog. Criff dog.
That's wrong.
Yeah, did you have a hot dog since?
No.
Oh.
I've had sausage.
He likes to brag about how he has not, in fact, had a hot dog.
I don't like them. I like look.
Point of pride.
Dog, if I'm at Criff Dog, I'm gonna have one. But that's it. You know, and I like.
What is Criff Dog? I'm sorry.
That's where the speakeasy was.
There's a speakeasy.
Oh, okay. Yes, man, those were good.
Backler, have you?
On someone?
Yeah, Backler, have you had an up dog?
Not gonna do it, dude. I have an 11-year-old, man.
What's up,
dog? You gotta wake up earlier in the morning, pal. Okay.
You think we could get Dan or Minotti?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be surprised.
100%.
I'll be surprised.
It can't be in this setting, though. It has to be like okay.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna do it to Mike, and he'll just be like, "No, but," and then you do it to Dan, and he'll go womp womp, and then that'll be the end. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'll match that with a sound from the Three Stooges.
Have you guys heard of the board game?
Mike's been gotten with Ligma like 50 times, so you can do that for sure.
Have you guys heard of the board game Slip It In?
Chan.
What?
Yes, I've heard of it.
I bet this is a real game about where you're given a word and you're supposed to fit it into conversation somehow.
Exactly. Thank you, Chuck. I'm not trying to get a goof going.
I got board game brain. I'm there with you.
I know.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay, go on. What else?
That's it.
So is it like the meow scene from Super Troopers?
I haven't seen Super Troopers.
So yes, okay, that's exactly what it is.
We've done this bit to each other with the meows.
Yeah.
Meow. Look, meow. All right, Jan, go watch Super Troopers.
Meow.
Am I saying meow?
Jan won't like it very much.
What?
And then Nikki's gonna post about it and say like, "Oh, Super Troopers is for white people that finally want to."
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
Finally, what?
And you're right, Nikki. It's culture discourse.
It's funny. Okay. We did the taste for cheese. Where are we at on time? All right, we're gonna do one more, folks. We'll do one more, and Chuck, you're gonna have it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Akuzi.mp3, please.
Yuck.
You're right, Jan. Koozie is a gross sounding word. So we're calling them beer blankets now. Bye.
Ooh.
That's cute.
I like that.
Is it because it sounds like cooch?
I don't know. The oozy part of it just makes me feel.
The oozy part is good.
Well, the oozy in conjunction with the coo.
Okay.
It's a gross word.
Yeah.
Empirically, it's a gross word.
Really?
Yeah. It's like
I've been too exposed to it. I just can't see it.
a beer hug or beer pillow. I like all blanket. That's fine. It's too much like for whatever reason, like sissy bothers me a lot.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Sure.
No, yes. I don't like when people like call their sisters, "Oh, my sissy." Nah.
Yeah. I don't want any
my
of that.
peepaw, my sissy.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up some koozies at the store.
We went down to the swimming hole.
Peepaw's
Don't
fine.
go sissy in there. Yeah, like I don't like any of that.
They go swimming in the crick, Grubb.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. The crick.
The crick.
Yep.
Oh God, I'm out of touch with so many people. There's so many people I've known.
I do need to point out that 2 people simultaneously in the chat said Lil Koozie Bert.
Yes.
Good.
Back to back.
Good.
It's really good.
All my friends are dead.
What are you, a dinosaur?
It was a reference to Lil Uzi Vert. It's fine.
That's but they're used. My buddy used to have a shirt that said "All my friends are dead," and it was a picture of a dinosaur.
the dinosaurs did all die. That's right.
They did all die.
Rip.
Except the birds.
Yeah,
go
that's
birds.
what they want you to believe. Yeah,
exactly.
Emus
all right,
scare me.
Yeah, because they all they look like librarians. What?
You seen the feet on a cassowary?
We're not doing that game. I know what you're doing. Don't do that game.
No, this is real. I'm posting a link. This is for Jan. I want to unlock a new feat.
I hope it's just a picture of Mike Minotti's feet.
Look at the claws on this son of a
bitch.
Oh,
I've seen this before.
Why'd you do
look at
that?
its like little head frill too. Like that's a dinosaur.
It's got like 15 toenails for each toe.
It looks like someone is wearing it as like a sock puppet. You know what I mean? Like, looks like there's a human hand inside of it. It's gross. How dare you?
Cassowary.
Chuck.
Also a good spelling bee word.
Yeah. It looks like Phil Tippett thing. Like he's like going to do stop motion animation for an old movie with this guy. Yeah. Ooh.
A cassowary is the velociraptor Alan Grant told you not to worry about.
Nice. Good job. Put that together real nice.
I had to think really hard while I was saying it.
Like the part of Jurassic Park I don't want Dib to see. Like in the beginning too, where the raptor takes the guy.
Oh, okay. I thought with the part where the grown man threatens the child.
With the claw.
Yeah, that part too, where he's like, "Oh, and your entrails will just spill out of you," and the kid's like, "Booger eater is just like, oh no, that's bad."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I like when he hits the monitor because it's like being staticky.
Yeah. That's how I used to fix things.
It used to work.
Still do.
Things used to mean something back then. All right, listen, we got to go. But if you want the party to continue, well, I can't help you, listener. You can only help yourself by becoming a Giant Bomb premium subscriber. head over to giantbomb.com/join, and you'll have access to the premium dumps that we're about to record. There's ones that we have not gotten to, and we're saving it for all the special people. You're special too. It's just, the other people are paying to be
fucking
special.
ugly.
Dang it, I was going to say it.
I didn't say that. Oh, I would never say anything like that. Not about the majority of our audience. Anyway, that's going to do it for the voicemail dump truck. It's a very good podcast. Tell your friends, tell your family. Thank you so much for being here. Chuck, what a pleasure. Thank you.
Hey, I'm pleasured too.
Excellent. Jeff Grubb, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
And Jan Ochoa, thank you as well. Yes, though you're the bird now. You're the dinosaur of the gang. Thanks to Will and to Sean as well. We will be back with a brand new episode next week. Until then, 707 exit flu is the number. Leave us a voicemail. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Bye.